my ears. Jesus Christ, was that hurt? Oh, man. But, hello once again. Back again. I messed up my intro. Let me redo this. Hello. Welcome back. This is Paper Mario 125548. Back again on the Mysterious Blazing Puppet channel there, otherwise known as Blaze. And I still messed it up, but let's roll with it. Anyways, we're back again with Fata Morgana. And I don't know why this is so dull right here, but whatever. I'm going to turn on my brightness, I guess. Game mode. There we go. I guess. But anyways, back again with the house in Fata Morgana. I cannot say Italian names shit, so don't ding me on it. Anyways, last time, what happened was we sort of found out that our character got hanged, then got mutilated, and then got killed. Then we woke up in a house that apparently is ours, or a mansion that is apparently ours. A maid came in that had emerald eyes and said, "Hey, how can I be your maid without you knowing who the hell I am and knowing who the hell you are?" Okay, so that's a thing. And then she proceeded to show us around the house with the first door, which is this one. This story is about two young children playing in the frolicking in flowers and people disliking them. If I'm remembering this story correctly. I have never played the game, I just read the description. It should be down below, in the little doobly-doo. It should say what the whole story is about. The general gist of it. But anyways, let's get moving on. And me getting more and more scared of this game and worried for the general concern of every single character in this. Anyways, the mansion. Is this a quote? So I'm going to read it in my voice, I guess. The mansion had an alluring air of beauty about it in that era. It was almost like something out of a fairy tale. Okay, this is really creepy music, by the way. I'm really scared right now. This period of history could perhaps be described as a symphony of destruction, as cumbersome principles of old came dashing down. Freed from the day-to-day oppression of these antique precipices, the people seemed to hark back to the more poetic, expressive ways of old. They took these newly blossoming emotions in hand, and with them they wrote literature, painted portraits, and composed theater, and found love. Is this the Renaissance era, then? I'm guessing this is the narrator, so I'm gonna go back to my narrating voice. Even the church, which had maintained authority throughout the Middle Ages, embraced the changing times, adopting the culture's flowering sense of aesthetic. War would break out not 20 years from then, plucking the ripened era from the tree of history, but that is no concern to us now. At the time, it was still what people referred to as the Golden Age, a period of fervor for all who were there. Wow, bro, English is bad there. Or is this the maid? I don't remember her voice. I was thinking about this last time in the last video, that how am I going to remember this girl's voice? I didn't watch over my older video, so I don't remember it. I'm going to think it's like this. Now, let us take a slight detour. No, we will not be changing locations. This is a tale about the mansion, from beginning to end. We will, however, be moving through time. Yeah, it is the maid. We will, however, be moving around through time. Say about 8 years into the past. A very wealthy family lived in the house then. The mother and father, brother and sister, all had distinctive, beautiful flaxen hair. What is flaxen hair? I've never understood what flaxen hair was, but whatever. I was always enamored by their hair, Again, is she a ghost? Is this maid a ghost? I feel like I'm repeating myself, but like, she is pale AF, man. She is so pale. It doesn't make sense. This is a horror game. Let me get back into my composure. Also, I lost my train of thought again, so I can't commentate as much, even though I'm commentating right now. I was always enamored by their hair. By contrast, mine was the color of a wet crow. See, there I am, standing around, looking rather a fool. I was happy back then, and what reason did I have not to be, afforded the opportunity to attend such a beautiful home? So I poured my heart into serving my family. Listen closely, if you would. That soft fleeting sound that only could be young girls singing. The singing in the actual song? That soft fleeting sound that only could be a young girl singing. Can you hear it? She looks damn creepy. She looks effing creepy. On my computer, like, comparing to the video that is on my OBS, because I have two monitors here, she looks less creepy on OBS than she does on my monitor. Like, on my monitor, she's fucking creepy looking. Like, holy shit. La 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 la. The girl you see cheerfully picking crimson roses and singing like a songbird was called Nelly. That was not a songbird! Though young, she sang with elegance. Nelly was deeply fond of the house's garden, and she would often spend her afternoons there. Gorgeous roses gathered from all across the world bloomed in the garden. They were given the utmost care, and even had their thorns removed. So young Nelly would hurt herself naturally. The light brown-haired girl carefully plucked petals from the roses. Gathering them up as she sang, "Girl, you know roses always have thorns. Like, someone's gonna kill you. And I believe it's gonna be with Rose." It's gonna be funny if there's a poison called Rose. Oh my god, that's just gonna be funny for me. Anyways, moving on. This girl is so gonna die. Okay. Her voice was like music played by fairies. Nay, the sight of her was like an angel descended from heaven. Okay, maid, you're getting very, very, very creepy now. Why? Are you a pedophile? If your age is on the clock, don't tap it. Don't tap that. Or don't fuck it. I don't know how the whole code is, but if her age is on the clock, don't do it. Don't do it, fucking hell. Don't do it. Unless you're the same age. Then I'm not sure what to say to that, because if you're the same age as that person, then what? I have no words. I actually don't know what to say to that. I know there's Romeo and Juliet laws, like, in Canada and stuff, in the US. And, like, if you're the same age and above the age of 12, like, you can tap each other because you're the same age, but you shouldn't be doing it. But either way, if you're, like, above 18 and you want to tap some 12-year-old, if her age is on the clock, don't tap it. Or don't do it. Or don't fuck it. Don't do anything! Don't do anything! If her age is on the clock, don't do it. Oh dear. Oh dear, please don't look at me like that. I admit I was being rather fanciful. Oh! My character was actually looking at her and was like, "The fuck, are you a pedophile?" So he goes with my attitude, which is great. But what is a woman if not fanciful? Little bird, sing night and day, for your little birdie heart sing your woes away. Pretty flowers all around the little birds, and even when the sun comes up, oh dearest Mel, I forgot what comes next. Are you listening? Again, what's with this art aesthetic? Like, goddamn, do these guys look creepy as hell. All hell. Nellie was, as a matter of fact, not the only visitor to the Rose Garden that day. She always came with her older brother Mel. The young siblings were inseparable. Mel adored his little sister, who, in turn, pined for his attention. The sight of the two innocent children cuddling together, not yet shackled by fear for the future, was truly heartwarming. That day, Mel was sitting in the shade of a tree reading a book. Sure, you are away, and in their time, books could not yet be mass-produced. Oh, so that was handwritten. Oh, shit. They didn't have printers back then. I continuously forget about that. Not really. What he was reading had been copied by a scribe. Well, shit. Okay, my mind went blank, so I have no commentary on that other than, well, this is the 1600s. What can we do about it? I presume he had borrowed it from the church. The book, having passed through many hands over the years, was visibly worn, but I suppose that just speaks to its importance. It was, in fact, a Latin grammar textbook he was reading. Mel was a clever boy. He had attended church from a very young age, where a priest would instruct him in Latin grammar. Like, are the priests back then just as perverted as they are now? Like, are they actual pedophiles? I keep bringing up pedophiles in this video. I'm gonna call this pedophiles! Nah, I'm not. Probably not. I'm actually just gonna be like, if their age is on the clock, don't do it. That's what the name of this video is probably gonna be. Anyways, back to the video. He attended church from a very young age, where a priest would instruct him in Latin grammar. So at that time, Mel, were you touched by little priests? Because don't let them touch you. Okay, so I need to get my mind off of that shit. It's just the way that everyone is talking about that stuff in this series is just really weird. So at that time, I believe he was capable of reading even advanced texts. Oh, dearest Mel, please! The young girl approached her brother, who was consumed by the text. In her hand, she carried a large pile of rose petals. Though his sister's shadow overlapped with the trees, the boy still did not notice. So Nellie puffed her cheeks, thrust out her center arms, and let the petals fall. Ah! Look, your head is covered in roses, Mel. Oh, Nellie, you got petals on the book. This isn't mine. I can't afford to let it get dirty. It's your fault, dearest Mel. I tried to get your attention. And besides, flowers won't get a book dirty. I must raise the white flag. When did my little lady find herself such a sharp wit? Why? While waiting for you, dearest Mel. Jesus Christ, this is gonna hurt. I waited and waited, and you didn't so much as glance at me. I'll be an adult by the time you're done reading that book. Wow, that soon? That's soon. Mother says girls grow up fast. Haha, she may be right. In that case, we should do something together before you're all grown up then. Surely you won't play with me any longer when you become an adult. That's not true. I still play with you even when I'm grown up. But grown-ups don't play, Nellie. Fine, I'll stay a child forever then. Didn't you say you were about to grow up? You're so mean, Mel. God damn it. You're so mean, Mel. I'm trying out my voice now. You're so mean, Mel. You're so mean, Mel. You're so mean. Yeah, that's the voice I'm going to give her then. I'm sorry. Please don't pout, my little lady. How about this? To make it up to you, I'll play whatever you want today. Really? Do you mean it? I want to play make-believe. Oh my god! I'm so used to computers. How do people play make-believe? Like, no, I need a computer. I'm so addicted to this shit. Make-believe? Make-believe. I will be a princess taken captive by a video kingdom, and you, dearest Mel, will be my valiant knight. Okay, what is this, Mario? Or is this like a white knight in shining armor sort of shit going on now? And then you will turn into my prince when you rescue me. A knight can become a prince? Impressive. They can! Knights and princes both have to be charming, so of course they can. Which is why it must be you, dearest Mel. Which is why it must be you, dearest Mel. Don't tell me that they like each other. Please don't tell me they like each other. You know what I mean, and like, they love each other. More ways than one. Like sexually. And not sexually and romantically. I mean like that type of shit. Please don't tell me it's that. Which is, no one else can be my prince or my knight. While he may have appeared outwardly embarrassed at his rose-cheeked sister proclaiming pregnantly, I am certain he was smiling on the inside. After a few moments, he meekly knelt and bringing himself to eye level with Nellie and gently stroking her soft hair. All right then, here are my princess, Nellie. I'm not just anyone's princess, dearest Mel, but yours alone. So, don't be anyone else's prince but mine, okay? Nellie. Geez, my princess is quite befallen. Is that bad? Does that make you dislike me? Not at all. I'm proud to have you as my sister, Nellie. You mean more to me than anything in the world, my dear princess. I love you, dearest Mel. Don't love him too much. He's going to die if you love him too much. I'll always be my friends forever and ever. Oh yeah, she's gonna turn to a yandere. Oh boy, this is an incestuous yandere couple. Great! Her mood quite improved. Nellie began humming the melody of the song she had forgotten the lyrics to. Holding the skirt of her dress out from her body, the young girl pranced about the rose garden. Mel, his eyes back on her back, gave a little shrug. Oh, Nellie, don't come crying to me if you trip running like that. But Mel was not entirely disapproving of his sister's excitement. He carefully brushed aside the petals on his book and set it in the shade of the tree and began chasing after Nellie. They were picturesque siblings brimming with hope, and at this time in their lives there was nothing to jeopardize that hope. Or was it? Would it not be wonderful if these children could say, children forever, Master? Yeah, no, it's me. Forever, Master. As I see it, though, the pleasant, gentle times in our lives have value because they come to an end. Wouldn't you agree? Time continues to flow impartial and without exception. And as such, without everyone's childhood comes to an end. Be it as it may, does time always flow the same speed for each individual? Now let's take a trip down the river of time. I would be very delightful if we could remain at this point in time, but unfortunately we cannot. Please do not let go of my hand, Master. Okay, so I don't have to do that grouchy voice that I did last time. This voice, I really didn't want to do this voice. I was actually excited for doing that voice again, but like, well, whatever. God damn, that took me already 20 minutes. I'll be on my way then. Oh, you must stay for longer. Yes, but I have an errand to run today. Thank you for your time anyway, as always. Would you like the book back sometime next week? His head is disproportional to his body. Look at his hands. That looks so disproportional. Okay, the art really freaks me out in this. Next week or the week after. I don't know about the art. Hold on to it as long as you like. But surely there are others who would want to use it. Not as sharp as you, Mel. But put yourself in my shoes, and you'll understand. I want to give you an advantage you can get. Give you any advantage you can get. Oh, you do not believe me? No, I believe you, Father. And I mean, to do whatever I mean to do whatever I can not to disappoint you. That's the spirit. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. I'm proud to have you as my pupil. Yes, ma'am. Do you not consider what we were talking about? Going to a university? There were universities back then? Okay. Going to a university? Indeed. If you do, I can introduce you to some accomplished instructors. Whoa. There is a very little left of me to teach you, and I believe you would make a fine priest. Whoa, okay. My computer was glitching out there. It's an honorable thing, Mel, to devote yourself to service of our Lord. But I want to have sex, he says in his mind. I'll give it some thought. No. I'll give it some thought. If you'll excuse me then. I don't want to become a priest, man. That job is boring as F. I'll see you again. Our doors are always open. Farewell. Whether it's in the service of God or in the service of the church. Well, okay. It is an honorable profession. But theology? I don't mind attending university, but I'm not sure. I'd kind of like to do something different. Something more befitting of the times. As for what though? I'm stumped. But I need to make up my mind soon. If I drag my feet for too long, even my father is liable to grow impatient. Mercy me. Young sire, blessed for the poor. This beggar. If I'm not mistaken, he's outside the church since last week. Alms. The way he shakes his head. I can't get the glimpse of his forehead under his hood. He's completely bald. Leprosy? Buy yourself some bread with this. Thank you. Thank you very much. My lord, may the Lord bless your soul. I'm really getting into these voices. Thanks, the Lord. Oh no! Nellie's going to be cross if I don't hurry home. Curses, and it looks like it's going to rain. Pathetic fallacy, ahoy! Master! Oh, thank goodness. You appear to have a firm grasp on your consciousness. I was afraid you had accidentally let go of my hand. Now, Master, this is the period of time I truly wish to show you. The boy reading in the rose garden was now a fine young man. Nonetheless, he still bore the same gentle eyes as before, and he would, from time to time, show remnants of that innocent young boy. He was, in his own mind, still making the transition into adulthood, I suspect. Mel frequently visited the church. On Sundays to participate in Mass, of course, but more often to be tutored by the priest. In addition, he also attended the private school run by the eminent Marquess. Though it was not a school where students had desks and sat in rows, they studied at the Marquess estate. Secondary and higher education was not the same as it is today. and Mel considered university. The priest wanted to recruit him into the church, but Mel was having difficulty deciding what he should do. What he had to such a choice is envious, is it not? Hell yeah, in that times, if you don't have a choice or you do have a choice. You're either poor or you're rich. So there's no middle ground. Good afternoon. I'm here to pick up my order. Is it ready? Aye, ready and waiting. Young Master Rhodes. Don't call me young master, please. I beg your pardon? Can I seem to get my head out the past? Your order's right here, sir. Mel had stopped at the jewelry store in the center of town on his way back from the church. The building was both a workshop and a storefront, and the nobles of the area were deeply fond of the master's wares. He was so skilled, even the royal family had commissioned work from him. As a matter of fact, the wooden sign was engraved with the replica of a piece of his jewelry said to be displayed in the palace. As artistry flourished in the Golden Age, a number of shops selling luxurious items such as jewelry rose in kind. However, the clientele of these shops comprised a very narrow range of people. May I have a look? Of course, of course! Good, it came out just as I hoped. Splendid work. Can't afford to disappoint a royal customer like yourself. An admirable work ethic. I'm sure she'll love it. Such a kind lad, young master. My boy back home could do well to learn a thing or two from ya. Every man ought to show woman some cordiality. Coming home to a cold fireplace is a sad thing indeed. Ha 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 ha. Again, please don't call me young master. My apologies. I'll take this and be on my way now, then. Be on my way then. Good day. And if you find yourself in need of any need of aught else, just let me know. I can make any jewelry you ask for. Come to me and your sweetheart's day'll be sure made. As sure as made. And I guarantee the two of you will have all sorts of old fun when you give it to her. Please, I don't have a sweetheart. Huh? Well, that's a surprise. I'm sure many girls are waiting for your hand too, young Mr. Rhodes. A fine family, good looks, and charming. Your fridge is all but. I'll be on my way then. I'm in a bit of a hurry. Good day. Come by anytime. I was about to go to use my own normal voice, but that was not how it would be. Goodness. Maybe I'll say I want to study abroad or something. Patient as my father be, that would certainly anger him. I can hear it now. You're wasting your God-given talent, boy! I can announce my name and rank and go somewhere far away. That sounds like a kind of a plan Nelly would come up with. As he drew closer to the mansion, the rich fragments of the roses grew more prominent. Over time, this distinctive scent had led visitors to refer the house as Rose Manor. It was also probably a play on the flaxen-haired family's name, Rhodes, which you heard the owner of the jewelry store say just moments earlier. The mansion looked quite different than it does now, you know. Well, you're showing the same background, so it does look the same. No thickets of ivy covering the walls, and no rotten broken doors to be found. Oh, yeah, That's the thing. I wonder what the Rhodes family would think of it if they saw the house in its present tragic condition. The sight of their abundantly growing and blooming roses, a veritable symbol of prosperity, long since withered and turned into soil. My apologies. I had gotten a little sentimental there. Let us forget for a moment about our own time. I suppose I stayed out a little too long. Oh well, the sun still shines high in the sky, but I'm sure it's... She actually looks cute now, but he still looks creepy AF. Humph!
Dearest, no! What took you so long? Where have you been? I've been waiting forever!
Nelly? You're not in the house?
Nope. You were taking so long. I decided to wait by the gate. But you didn't notice me at all. Is that anywhere you treat a lady? All that study got to your head and stuck up in the clouds.
Sorry about that. Something was itching and I needed to scratch it. That sounded wrong. I'm gonna say that again. My head was itchy and I was scratching it. So I lost track of thought. No, it hasn't. Really. Also, you're heavy. Could you please get off my back? Yeah, no, she's cute now. Like, what the fuck? He looks disproportional as shit, and now she looks cute AF. What? Again, her age is probably on the clocks. Don't tap it. But that's not gonna stop Rule for 34 hours. But anyways, heavy?
I've been gradually reducing the amounts of seed I eat, and I love sweets. To maintain my figure for a new dress, and you call me heavy?
I didn't catch that. Were you saying a tongue twister?
You're such a dimwit, Mel. Jerk, blockhead, weakling!
Obnoxious to boot. What? Obnoxious? How is she obnoxious? That's not like any normal girl. Like, what? Sorry, I didn't even see that. What happened to my delightful little girl who was once my sister? She'd probably throw a fit if I said that out loud. Should you really be outside, Nelly? You are the star of today's event.
It's fine. Thank you all at a birthday party. But I know it's just about fraternising.
Fraternising? What the fuck is that?
It's obvious that what father's true motives are. He'll be gathering a bunch of boys from good families to look for someone to marry me off to. I have no interest in that at all.
Don't be like that, Nelly. They're all here for you. At least enjoy what you can of the party.
Grr. I guess, and besides, it's not completely terrible. Look at the stairs, Mel. What do you think?
What do I think? About what?
About what?
Mel!
M-E-L-L, Mel! My new dress! It arrived! I'm wearing it! How could you not notice?
I did notice it was something I hadn't seen before. But you have so many dresses, Nelly, so...
But this is the dress I had made just for today! Look at the colors, they're so pretty. It's work of a renowned dyer. And this belt is just lovely. So you can see how it comes together to form a butterfly?
Oh! This boy don't care about his shit. Oh god.
Oh, I'm just absolutely in love with it. I think I'll be wearing this dress for a whole while to come. So tell me, what do you think? Does it look good on me?
Yeah, it does. It's pretty. In some ways, I guess she's still a playful little girl.
Oh, dearest Belle, I love you!
And with that, we're ending the episode. So stick around. See you guys later. Wait, now I'm setting my ending wrong. Anyways, guys, this is it for this is the end of the episode for Fata Morgana. So see ya later.